Chosen ones, perhaps you have felt it, a deep, unshakable feeling inside you, a knowing, a fire that refuses to be extinguished. Since childhood, you may have sensed that you are different, that you do not think like others, that you do not feel like others, that you do not belong. The places where others find comfort may feel like a prison to you. The conversations that excite them may bore you. The paths they eagerly follow may seem meaningless in your eyes. But why is this? Why does the world not seem to understand you? Why does your spirit feel misplaced in a world that does not move as you do? It is because you are not 100% human. This statement may shake you, it may challenge you, but if you listen carefully, if you open your spirit, you will realize that this truth is not new to you. It has always been inside you, waiting to be unlocked. This is not a metaphor, nor is it an exaggeration. This is the truth. You carry something within you that is beyond this realm. Your spirit is not from here. Your origin is not of the earth. The very blood that flows through your veins is mixed with something that cannot be explained by human logic. Divinity itself has touched you. You are a vessel of something beyond comprehension, a mystery hidden from the eyes of the world, but revealed to those who have the ears to hear. The world has tried to deceive you. It has told you that you are just like everyone else, that you are ordinary, that you must fit in, that you must follow the rules of the system. But something inside you has always resisted. Something in you refuses to conform. Why? Because you were never meant to. This message is not for everyone. Many will hear these words and dismiss them. Many will be blind to the truth that is being spoken. But if you are truly chosen, your spirit will bear witness to what is about to be revealed. So open your heart, open your mind. Let the fire of truth consume every lie that has been placed within you, because today you will remember who you are. If you are not 100% human, then what are you? To answer this, we must go back to the beginning. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion." Genesis 1:26. What does it mean to be made in the image of God? It means you are not just flesh and blood. You are not just a body, you are spirit first. Your true nature is not limited to this physical world. This is why you sense things others do not. This is why you dream bigger than what is possible. This is why your spirit is constantly restless, longing for something beyond this life, because you were never meant to be confined to the limitations of this world. Your DNA carries something divine. It carries the imprint of the Creator Himself, and this is what makes you different. This is why the world does not understand you. This is why people misinterpret you. This is why you feel as though you are walking in a realm that others cannot see. They perceive you through human eyes, but you are not merely human. You are more. You are spirit wrapped in flesh. You are an eternal being having a temporary experience. You are a divine creation carrying the breath of God inside you. This is why the enemy works tirelessly to make you forget your identity. Because if you ever fully realize who you are, you will no longer be limited by the world's rules. You will no longer be enslaved to fear, doubt, or mediocrity. You will no longer live beneath your calling. Instead, you will rise. You will walk in dominion. You will command atmospheres. You will shift realities with your faith. Because you are not just human, you are God's image. You are His chosen. You are set apart. And the moment you embrace this truth, you will never be the same again. Jesus Himself made a statement that shook the foundations of human understanding. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. John 17. Let that sink in. They are not of the world. Who was He speaking about? His chosen ones, His people. Those who were sent into this world, but do not belong to it. There are two types of people walking on this earth. Those who are of the world, those who are not of the world. The first group is bound to this world. Their thoughts, desires, and existence are tied to earthly systems. They chase after what is temporary. They live and die according to the rules of men. They are ruled by what they see, hear, and feel. But the second group, the ones who are not of this world, are different. Their existence does not begin and end here. Their thoughts operate on a higher level. Their desires do not align with the ways of the world. Their spirits respond to a different frequency, one that the world cannot understand. And if you are a chosen one, you are part of that second group. Your physical body may have been born on this earth, but your spirit was birthed elsewhere. Your origin is divine. Your existence was planned before time itself. This is why you often feel like a stranger in your own land. This is why the world does not embrace you. This is why you do not connect with its systems, its values, or its desires. Because your essence does not belong here. And that, chosen one, is both your greatest strength and your greatest challenge. You were never meant to fit in. You were never meant to blend with the crowd. You were never meant to be comfortable in a world that is passing away. You were set apart, called, chosen, sealed. So stop trying to be like them. Stop trying to force yourself into a mold you were never created for. Stop seeking validation from a world that is not your home. You are not of this world, just as he is not of this world. And soon, the one who called you will return. And when he does, he will separate the two groups forever. When something does not belong in a place, it becomes obvious. Imagine a lion walking through a city street. It does not fit in. It does not belong there. The people around it will be afraid. They will try to capture it, control it, and put it in a cage. Why? Because it is not one of them. Chosen one, this is why you face so much resistance. This is why people misunderstand you. This is why, no matter how hard you try to blend in, something always pushes you out. This is why rejection follows you. This is why you feel like a stranger, even among your own. Because you were never meant to fit in. The world recognizes that you are different, even if it cannot explain why. It senses that you do not belong. And because of this, it will try to break you. It will try to force you to conform. It will try to make you doubt yourself, question your identity, and abandon your calling. But do not fall for the deception. The rejection you experience is not a curse. It is a confirmation. You are struggling not because you are weak, but because you are powerful. You are suffering not because you are lost, but because you have been found. You are being resisted not because you are worthless, but because you are priceless. The world does not attack what does not threaten it. And so the question is, will you rise? Will you embrace your calling? Will you walk as the lion that you were created to be, or will you let the world put you in a cage? Now is the time to step into who you were created to be. The kingdom is calling. The time is now. No more waiting. No more hesitating. Rise and take your place.